Hi everyone, it's Melody Lane, and I am going to show you how to use the Cuttlebug. This was a requested video, so if you already know everything about the Cuttlebug, continue on to the next video. But if you're curious, keep watching. This is the Cuttlebug. This is, I guess it's version 2. I've never had version 1. There's also an Anna Griffin one that is gold, where this green one is, and you can buy a new one that is light blue. This one, Anna Griffin, and the light blue one have no difference except for the color. They tell me that if you open these up together, it sticks to the table. I did not know that till a year after I had this. But mine does not stick to this table. My Anna Griffin one does not either. So I think it's just this table. You know, it's like one of those cheap craft tables, folding tables. But if you had a wooden table or more of a flat surface, it probably would stick. But I don't think it's necessary. Your Cuttlebug comes with an A plate and 2 B plates that are much cleaner than these, but they get this way over time. You can purchase the C plate to do die cutting. As you can tell, I've never done any die cutting, but I do have a die I'm going to use this on and show you how it works. Now, I usually just have my A and B plate together, and a lot of times on videos I see them just put it in the machine. I never usually do that, but I guess I will for today. And this is an embossing folder. This is a very popular one. It swirls. And I am going to use this letter for a project I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making a banner. And I want the letters to be embossed. And this just barely fits in here. So I'm going to fit it in there. I'm going to have it so the embossing is so it's raised on top. So I'm putting it like this, and this design will be raised on the top. So I'm just going to lay that like that. Put that on there. Put this through there. And notice on the handle, you can store it away like that so you don't bump the handle, and then you can take it out for that. Now I push this in out of the way and then hold the handle and turn the thing, and we're done. Now my letter is embossed. You see? Isn't that cute? This letter came from Rock Princess. It has a little heart somewhere on all the letters. So I'm going to outline that and maybe add some glitter or color it with a marker so it looks more like a heart. And that's how you emboss. Now, just for the heck of it, I'm going to try to emboss. This is adhesive foam. It's got adhesive on one side. And I'm going to stick it in here and see if that will go through the machine. And see if foam can be embossed. Goes through the machine just fine. And there's the embossing. That's pretty cool. I never embossed foam before. Fun. Now let's try. This is a baseball. It cuts it out, and then this came with like basketball and I think soccer things too. Oh, this is a basketball. It came with baseball and soccer embossing too. But first let's cut it out. It says right here, when using Cuttlebug machine, place foam side up. The C plate is a little bit thicker. We have the A and B plate. We have the die. And this die has foam on them. Not all dies have foam on them. So actually, I'm not sure if I need that C plate. I don't think I do. I'm going to try it without the C-plate because this die has foam. Not all dies have foam, and you probably need the C-plate to be bigger, to be thicker. So we're going to try this without the C-plate. And I think it's working. Yeah. I did not need the C-plate, but it did cut a circle on my B-plate. Good thing I didn't use my C-plate because that would have been way too thick. Okay, here it is. Now, if you were using thinner dies that were just metal, I would suggest use the C-plate. Now, put the circle inside there. And you can place this in here and then put tape on it so it stays exactly where you want it. But now, even though there's a hole, it's really just scratched into that. I think I could have totally cut out foam and something chipboard with this die because it cut so good. And look at that. We got a white basketball now. See? Isn't that cool? And you can ink the edges. I'm just going to take some ink and there. Now we got a basketball. I think. You know what? I think this is a volleyball. I don't know. I don't play sports. What is that, a volleyball? I don't know. Well, this is how you use the Cuttlebug. Okay, and now I have my Anna Griffin Cuttlebug, and I want to show you, I have actually 2 pieces of tissue paper here, and I folded to fit this Cuttlebug. This is actually a folder that comes with all the Cuttlebugs, with the little flowers, but I'm going to use this tissue paper to wrap up the banner I made for Ava. So I want to emboss it, and I learned this, I think, from Gail Lopez, who sent me a project with embossed tissue paper, and I thought, what a cute idea. And I just got this tissue paper from the dollar store. Had lots of colors in it. So I'm just using pink, and I'll let you see the size of the tissue paper when I open it back up. I had to fold it a few times to get it to fit because I didn't want it to be too big for this. Okay. So I'm just using my A plate, and then I have the sandwich between 2 B plates. And I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to pull it back through. And you can see now, this little bit is not going to be embossed. So try to fold it so it all fits in there nicely. Because when I open that up, you're going to be able to see that. But that's no big deal, really. Now, you can reuse tissue paper, and you can iron it in the iron, like a clothing iron. So if you get tissue paper this Christmas and it's all crinkled up from the wrapping, you can reuse it. See, now this stripe here that's not embossed, that's from where, I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? That's from where it was sticking out. But this is all embossed. It actually, probably because I used 2 sheets, but these are kind of small sheets. It actually looks like it punctured little tiny holes in between all the flowers. But it kind of looks cool that way, I think. Can you see it through the light? It's kind of hard to see, but it's all embossed. It's so pretty. Let me see if I can make this light so it's not. I don't know if you can see it better. And I've even embossed toilet paper with the diamond plate embossing. It was kind of a joke in the Cricut craft room. We're talking about you can emboss anything. And somebody said, next thing you know, Melody will be making a video on embossing toilet paper. So I did! And it's kind of a funny video because I did it very seriously. But of course I never embossed toilet paper again. It was just for the video. But it was fun. There you can see the embossing. Isn't that cute? I love it. So you could do this for Christmas, for your Christmas presents. Emboss it with Christmas embossing plates, embossing folders. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. A little girl who's turning 5. She likes girly girls and princesses and unicorns, and her favorite color is pink. So we're going to make her a banner that has a unicorn and a princess